Hello, December. That is the title for this reading. We are entering into a new month, the month of December, the definite last month of 2025. And what December is for you, that I don't know. Some of you, of course, will celebrate Christmas like myself, and some of you don't celebrate Christmas at all. But what we have in common, each and every one of us, is that we at least celebrate the new year and welcome 2026 in the way that we always do it, with fireworks and maybe join together with friends and family, and watching the fireworks around the world. So we start the month of December with a full moon in the zodiac sign of Gemini. That will occur on the 4th of December, and of course 2 weeks after that. I think it is the 21st of December we will have the new moon in Sagittarius. So the new moon in Sagittarius is very, very late. So and I think the full moon again is in the beginning of January. But nevertheless, if you are interested in those energies, you know now. And of course, I do additional videos about that, about those energies anyway. So let's see what is the main theme for the month of December. Yes, as you can see, I've pulled out some oracle cards that can give us the direction of the main theme, the overall theme for December 2025, the last month of this year. So this card is written in Spanish, but I will try to translate it as best as I can. So let's see. Ooh. Running with the wolf. That reminds me of an artist from my home country called Aurora. I guess many have heard about Aurora because she has made amongst a very known song in Frozen 2, Frozen the sequel. So she's a very famous artist, and she had a song called "Running." I'm running with the wolves. I'm running with the wolves tonight. That is the only thing I I remember from that song. But yeah, I think she's howling in that song too. I don't recall, but maybe you should listen to that song. I don't know. It says something about seek your wolf instinct. Yeah. There's something about primordial is the primal forces. I think we have a card like that. Just a minute, I will find a card from, I think it's this deck? No, it's from this deck, yes. That has the similar energy. Let's see if I can find that card very rapidly. Here it is the same. Esa fuerza primordial It's the same as tap into primal power. These two are the same energy. So there is something about going within and find the wild feminine. This reminds me, I watched a movie that has the title of this a title like this, The Wild Feminine, and I unfortunately don't remember the actress within that movie. But yeah, the movie in itself is all about how we women very often deny ourselves, our own development, and how we easily enter into roles that doesn't evolve ourselves as human beings. And in the beginning, we see this woman who has given up a beautiful career as an artist. She's a painter, and she paints beautiful, beautiful pictures. And she has dedicated, of course, herself to be a home mom. And all honor to those of you who feels that is fulfilling for you, of course. Don't get me wrong. But it's something about the combination, that we can actually manage both. Now of course, she enjoys being with her, I think it's a son she has, yes. It's I lost myself now. Sorry, I got distracted by a message I got on myself from. So maybe that is something, that you get distracted by daily life. You get so easily distracted by daily life, so you haven't had the time to figure out who you actually are, and that is the thing about this woman too, that she is so into this role as the perfect wife, the perfect mother. She uses all her time to engage the son, of course, with activities, painting with him, and playing, and having this routine meals, and getting his nap, etc., etc., and then socializing with other housewives in the area. She meets them at a library where it's yeah, that's a nice thing, that they are having some sort of engagement, fairy tale, some sort of thing with other children at the same age. So in my home country, that is something that is not a topic, because all children, more or less, it's a minor that are are at home, but that I dare to say that at least 99% of children within that age in my home country, they go to kindergarten from the age 0 until age 6. So yeah, and just to finish off this long story about this woman, she suddenly find there is something stirring up in her, and there is something primal that suddenly is awakening inside her. There is some sort of button that is being pushed, within herself. She finds herself, she loves her child, don't get me wrong, but she finds that her life is mundane. She doesn't have any challenges. And the trigger maybe is amplified when I think there is something that is approaching her and asking her, oh, when will you, we are waiting for a new project from you. When I watched your artwork at that and this and that gallery some time ago, and you have so much potential. Why are you not working? Why are you not developing this potential? And she said, no, I chose to be a stay-at-home mom, and then that person says, but why have you given up yourself? Because being a mom for a small child is, of course, for a short period of time. And what are you planning to do when your child grows old and leave home, and you maybe sit with nothing? You can do both. So yes, I'm trying to just read some in the book about this card. So it's just saying in the book, the exact same as I channeled with this movie. And I maybe think that maybe this card was, because the movie is based upon a book, and I've of course I haven't engaged myself with remembering the name of the author, but it is a book, and I think it's something about running with the wolves, something similar title. And yeah, let's see further on. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Yes, we are in the holiday season, and yeah, maybe you should take some time off. I've watched a lot of Christmas movies lately, and you know, it's interesting that in each and every Christmas movie there are either one guy who works his ass off, or it is a girl, that a woman that work her ass off within a company, and she's very much only, or he is very much only focused upon his or her career, and they have forgotten about living, forgotten about the sweet things of life, you know, like being with your family, being with friends, taking a vacation. I think each and every movie I've watched, they haven't had a vacation for 2 or 3 years. In my home country, that is something that is unspoken of, because we have obligatory vacations. We each and every year we have to have 4 or 5 weeks vacation, and we of course get paid. This is a paid vacation. So, but I know that especially in the US and maybe other countries too, paid vacation is unthinkable. So yeah, if you have some some days. If you have some vacation days that you are entitled to have, do it. And go home to your family, because maybe they haven't seen you for quite some time. And yeah, take some time off, literally, and just pamper yourself throughout the Christmas season. Take the lead. This is very much associated with this wild feminine energy. So there is something, of course, about taking the leadership of your own life, with cherishing yourself. How do you, and yeah, the wild feminine. Even though if you are a man watching this video, nevertheless, the feminine energy is the primal energy, you know. Maybe you feel the primal masculine energy, you know, like you want to go out hunting, and yeah, that reminds me of I love Agatha Christie, and watched so many times her famous Detective Poirot. And one of his adventures is at the hunter's lodge, and I'm not sure, I have forgotten if it's in between the Christmas days, or if it is just before Christmas. I don't know, but there is something about this. This is, of course, an arranged. It's an arranged hunt. So they are in trenches, and dogs and yeah, I guess it's dogs that are scaring the birds up. We have all seen the same thing in the series Downton Abbey. You know, in previous days it was a usual thing. Now, yeah, what I was thinking, maybe you want to go out hunting. I'm not sure what kind of type of animal is allowed to hunt on within the Christmas days. I have no idea. Maybe pheasants. I'm not sure, but maybe you want to do something that feels a little bit savage. Going on a safari. I don't know. Again, we have this King of Wands. Okay, this is the fourth or fifth time this guy is coming out, and this is, of course, I want to have it here this time, because this is, of course, to take the lead. The King of Wands is the leader. So yeah, I'm not sure. Of course, this is we are in Sagittarius season when we enter into the first part of December, and Sagittarius is a fire sign, yes. So there is something, because he has a red t-shirt, that reminds me of Christmas time. So there is something significant happening with take the lead and being the leader in your own life now in December. So whatever this is for you, you have to take it as it resonates. I have no idea. it's very interesting that the same energy is coming out so many times now. So whatever you need to take the lead upon, maybe this is due to this vacation as I channeled, maybe this is due to the Running with the Wolves movie that I talked about in the beginning of this video. Partnerships, collaboration, and of course the Three of Pentacles is also about your skills, being acknowledged for your skills. Look at this, she is sitting here and knitting. Maybe she has knit all this or done all this. So this is macrame, but she has knitted also these circles in the middle here. But yeah, macrame is knots. You tie strings in a specific pattern. If you haven't seen macrame, let's see. Ooh, taking the lead, 2 kings. Yesterday I think we had the King of Swords. Yes, we have had the King of Swords a couple of times now. So there is something about the masculine energy, because the wild feminine is of course when you hunt for something. It's not about sitting passive and waiting for things to approach you. And again, we have this lion energy. The sun is a ruler of the zodiac sign Leo. And this is, of course, we enter into Capricorn season at the end of December. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. So again, this energy is turning up. Yes, more distractions. So yeah, pamper yourself, don't get distracted. Look at this guy. He's taking the time off. You have earned your money for the weekend, for the holidays, and yeah, this reminds me a little bit about I don't know, I started to think about the holiday movie when they are exchanging houses. So yeah, take some time off, I don't know. Relax in the library. This also reminds me of Downton Abbey, when they are in this beautiful sort of living room ish. I'm not sure what they call it, but yeah, with a fireplace, and yeah, the library is close to this place, and you can sit and relax by the fire, read a book, and yeah. So yeah, getting knowledge for your skills. People are watching your work, so that is why you can maybe take some time off. And maybe there is something about planning strategically, not doing so much thinking. Take a little pause from the thinking mind, and just being in the state of yeah, relaxing, focusing on the success within your life. And yeah, very interesting energy for December, I must admit. But there is something about planning for I feel there is something about planning for the next year, planning for the upcoming year. So maybe that is why you need to take some pause from the thinking mind, so that and cherish and relax through the holidays, so you can have the time to plan strategically, because these two energies are, of course, the strategic planning for the future ahead. This is not work in this is something that you enjoy doing. Yeah, you enjoy doing it. Okay, I have to stop here. I can, of course, keep on going, but yeah, I feel maybe the time is up, at least because TikTok viewers doesn't like long videos. If it, I only posted it on YouTube, but yeah, that's how it is. Thank you so much for watching this message, and I'll see you again in another reading very soon.